Is JoJo baiting people to hate her to get more listeners to her new song, or is she living up to the comparison people have been making to JLo on this level of ego and out of touchness? Honestly, I can't tell what the deal is, but what I do know is that whether or not people like JoJo and the new music she's put out, she's got all eyes on her. For the last few weeks, people have been talking about JoJo just in utter disbelief at the things that she's been posting and wearing in order to promote her new song Karma, along with the music video that she says is more of a visualizer. The promo has been long and extensive as she's been teasing the song every day for a month now. She started posting teasers on March 5th, and in the last month, I will say that she has gone pretty viral for her song and the dance to go along with it that she shared on TikTok. People have been recreating it, and I mean, most people are doing it because of just how crazy it is. Nikki and Gabby even posted a TikTok about it, and the caption was "Scaring my twin challenge." But some have been honestly wondering if JoJo is purposely posting so much and talking about her song Karma the way that she has been to purposely upset people to drive up engagement. In a recent TikTok, she talked about how, like it or not, the song was stuck in people's heads, which a lot of people did not agree with.
Like it or not? What's been in your head the last 3 days?
And so this one girl replied to JoJo saying that she thinks this is all her trying to market the song by getting the haters mad and driving up comments and engagement and everything.
I think I'm onto your little game here. This whole song is hate bait. Like, there is nobody that can garner a massive amount of hate online like JoJo by playing this out of touch character. And so you come in, start comparing yourself to Miley Cyrus, and then put out a mediocre pop song that has absolutely no emotion, and just continue on wearing the same clothes, having a car with your face on it, and acting like an out-of-touch egomaniac reality star child. So I'm thinking this is all just a marketing tactic. You know exactly what you're doing, the kind of way it's going to be received. There's no way there's no one on your team not telling you how this is going to read to the public. And I feel like you're about to drop something actually good so that people can be like, wait, what?
And honestly, I'm really believing this theory because recently JoJo invited some people to come and listen to the other songs that she plans to put out later, and the songs that were teased and people had posted on TikTok actually got a lot of good feedback. People reacted to the little bit that they got to hear and said, okay, this should have been her single. Now we're talking. No, for real, these leaks eat, not even gonna lie. Oh no, it's good. This is it. Why wouldn't she release this first? And earlier this week, when she was on Meghan Trainor's podcast, she was talking about how she was basically leaving it up to the public's reaction to decide what song she would release next after Karma. And it sounds like if people were hating on it, then she was going to put out something similar to it, really just purposely to get people talking.
Whether people like it or not, they chose what my number 2 moment was going to be.
That's sick.
They chose it. I didn't know.
This.
I had 4 that I was like 1, 2, 3, or 4 could come next.
Wow.
Let's be on standby. Let's watch how Karma goes. Because if people were like, why is she still singing so poppy? Then I'm going to give you something that's even poppier.
Also, though,
Oh,
shove it down their throats.
So it does sound like JoJo is working with a strategy here, but I mean, how does this sort of marketing translate to future ticket sales for a tour and things like that? I mean, maybe it really is going to be one of those moments where the other songs come out and everyone's like, wait a minute, like there's actually something here. But as of right now, this idea of putting something out to get people talking, good or bad, is definitely an interesting approach. And obviously she has a team that's guiding her through this, so might know what they're talking about, but also JLo had a team that was guiding her through that movie and her album. And well, we all saw how that went because they were all just kind of yes men agreeing with her, hyping her up, and no one was really being real with her. Now, when it comes to the dances that JoJo has been posting along with her song Karma, people have definitely had things to say about it, but she does seem to know that it's wild that so many people can recognize this dance just by seeing it and know that it's hers and that there's value in that.
Then this step.
This
Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
We spent an hour in rehearsal trying to find it.
So hard.
Trying to find it. Is it the best dance move? Absolutely not. There was no such thing as the best dance move. But how am I sitting here with the three of you and I'm doing that
We're
and you
talking
know what
about
I'm
it, bro.
talking?
She does seem very confident in this era though, and has also just been talking highly of her new song Karma, which is where the JLo comparisons really have started coming in terms of people saying nobody loves JoJo more than JoJo, much like how they've been saying JLo feels the same about herself.
This song is special. Karma is special. This was 2 years ago. So I was 18 still. I was very afraid of the lyrics of Karma. I wasn't ready to say I was a bad girl. I wasn't ready to say I should have known better. If I had a wish, I would have never effed around. Another late night, another crazy mood, and I didn't think twice what it would do to you. I didn't feel comfortable saying that yet. I didn't feel comfortable singing that yet. But I told her, I said, this song is special. I want it. It's never gonna be my first song. And I remember saying that. I was like, it's never gonna be my first song because it's too much. I was like, but yes, like I want it and it'll eventually see the light of day with me. And this is when I was planning on my music coming out in 2 months. Little did I know it was gonna be 2 years.
In the comments under this one was a yikes, with people writing, she's talking about her being a bad girl while sitting on JoJo Siwa bed sheets and toys in the background. What is delusion? I wasn't ready to say I was a bad girl. Girl, please, I'm so tired. JoJo, there are Barbies behind you. Effed around still has me cackling. I can't tell if this is a publicity stunt or something. Is Special in the room with us? Someone even replied in a TikTok as well, calling her right out.
Whatever JoJo Siwa has is the exact same thing that JLo has. And I am not going to further explain that.
If you've seen the recent conversation surrounding JLo, she recently came out with her big comeback album as well as 2 movies to go along with it. She's also going on tour, but due to the album and movies not doing so well, she's had to cancel several of the tour dates, and there's still plenty of tickets available at the other shows. She's also been called out for being out of touch, even though she seemingly tried to come off as down to earth and relatable, but with each effort in that, it's only made her seem more out of touch and it's rubbed people the wrong way. And I do get the JoJo JLo comparisons in a way, as JoJo has also rubbed people the wrong way recently, though she's still so young and she's growing up and there's obviously so much room to learn and grow and all of that. But I do think that it's JoJo's I'm so grown energy and the defenses that she's had for people who aren't the best, like Colleen and James Charles, that really don't have people feeling the best towards her, or like that she's the most down to earth in terms of understanding people or having empathy. JoJo did address some of the hate though that she has been seeing from people online in response to her putting out Karma teasers. While she was on Meghan Trainor's podcast, she did bring up that people are confused by her new bad girl era because she's still wearing glitter and costumes, and she wanted to explain that part of the comments that she's been seeing.
Wish I could go through the phone and like have a sit down conversation with somebody and be like, let me explain why, Susie. it's when someone's like, you're still a kid, you rhinestone your ears. Fuck me. Like, rhinestoning my ears does not make me a kid. That makes me like for wearing a pink and black and yellow necklace today. That makes you a kid. Like
That's what they say?
And right now, if
They're ghosts.
and so
That's all. I wanna be a
you
kid
need to
for life.
ditch the crazy costumes. Like, have you
promise.
ever met
That's
an Elton
like-
John?
Yeah, I know. I was like, but if we know JoJo, we know that this is who she is, and
And
she
I'm not-
loves
that part.
your whole concerts, everything.
And I'm not here to give you a different human.
yeah.
I'm here to give you an adult
I-
JoJo.
Now, in talking about JoJo and her friendships, for a long while, it's been a conversation that she is really good friends with Colleen Ballinger and her sister Rachel, and they're very much older than her, and she's talked about having tons of adult friends over the years with seemingly no problems, although a lot of other people have been alarmed by it. But she did mention on the podcast that she did recently realize just how young she actually is.
I've just started to realize this. I look at my friends, because most of my friends, my like golden friends, are 30 and
I'm
older.
30.
That's like my like people who are like really know I can trust are that age. You know what I mean? But then I have like some like fun friends that are dancers and are just like, it's just my fun vibe, and they are 20, 23, 22, like 24. They're all in this age range, right? And I look at them and I'm like, they're stressing about things in their life, or they're stressing about their relationships or their problems or their career. And I'm like, you're such a baby. I was like, you're 23.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I'm 3 years younger than you.
Yeah.
Like, wow. It's just gotten put into perspective how young I am for me, because I feel like from the time I was 14 to 20, I was 30.
In hearing this, you would think that maybe JoJo would want to slow down or something, but she's still rushing through life as she's talking about her plans to have kids soonish by the time she's like 23 and explained her whole plan and process for it.
I think when I'm 23, I would give my egg into another person's belly with one of my good friends' sperm and let it bake, and then it would be she or he would be born when I'm around 24. You know what I mean? So I feel like that world. No, I really, that is like my number one priority. I even cook for myself now as if I was also cooking for my children. Like I love it. I want babies so bad.
And in this, she also later talked about how she's never actually gone to therapy after being warned by someone that their therapist had leaked their personal information, but Megan and her husband were actually urging her to try and find someone at least before she has kids.
None of us will go to therapy, meaning me. No,
You won't go?
I won't go.
I love it.
I won't go.
Why? Oh,
Honestly,
you're 20. Okay.
I'm young, yeah. But when I was 14, someone very close to me said, "Don't spill your guts to a stranger," because they were close to somebody that had spilled their guts to a stranger, and then their stranger spilled their guts for the world.
Okay, well, that's illegal.
Yeah, that's illegal.
It's illegal.
So you could sue.
But it's.
And I promise that won't ever happen to you.
I'm just like, I feel like I'm really good at shoving it down and focusing on the positive.
That's going to explode
Yeah,
out.
yeah,
Just
yeah,
let it
yeah,
happen.
yeah,
Just
you're
talking
young.
to the
You're
queens
young.
of that.
Yeah.
Going for someone
Comes
that
out in-
exploded.
Comes out in alcoholism and drug
yes.
addicts.
No,
It's
that'll
not
that
but
will
it'll
never
come out.
happen.
I know,
It's
but
like-
something
It's like
else.
when you eat food, it's got to come out somehow. It's that. You keep
Can we
your
make it-
emotions
can we
in,
make a
it's
deal?
going to come out.
I'm ready.
Before you become a parent, go to therapy.
So there's just always something going on with JoJo, especially now. I really do hope that she takes her time to just enjoy her life and career and do what she wants to explore music-wise and everything before settling down to have kids. I mean, she has all the time, especially if she's saying that she wants a surrogate and she doesn't have a partner at the moment. I mean, people do these things themselves and it's all fine, but I just feel like there's so much time for her and I really hope that she gives herself that. But that is what is going on with JoJo and her new song that has just come out and what she had to say about life and all the things. Let me know what you guys think about all of this in the comments. I love you guys so much and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye guys.